On February the 1st, 7 Calgary families learned of the deaths of their teenage children, and an entire country grieved with them. 6 boys and 1 girl were killed during a high school ski trip, swept to their deaths by a massive avalanche. It was an unimaginable tragedy, both for the parents who saw their children off that fateful day and for the people who tried desperately to rescue them. Tonight, we hear their story.
Saturday morning, day 2 of the trip. The group heads up this popular trail into a mountain valley. 2 other skiers pass them on the way.
I think it was probably around 10:30 or something like that when we left the car and headed up the Canuck Creek drainage, and we were, there was a few people ahead of us. We realized on the trail, and we started passing a few groups, and some groups were going off into another drainage to ski, and we came across the school group and passed them.
My understanding is that they were travel paired up, and that they each pair was spaced out 10 to 15 meters between themselves and the next pair.
We just started off from our break. We noticed an avalanche coming down off the north faces of Mount Cheops, and that's when we realized that there was, the group was below and in the path of it. And
within seconds, I had the realization that it was going to be very big.
We actually yelled to them that there was an avalanche coming down off of Cheops.
And I had a question as to whether we were safe because we were straight across from it.
Yeah, we actually witnessed the avalanche hit a couple of the front members of the group.
And then just braced for what was going to happen. And then we were hit by the powder cloud.
Right off the bat, I could see that there were people caught, and then I saw a hand sticking out, and a leg further over, and somebody partially buried. And
there was little chance that I could save everybody. You just have to save as many people as possible.
And this party did use all the information that was available. There was, from what I saw, indications of hazard in the park, but not to the point where people were not going up that valley, including having certified professionals, guides, and I myself, as a guide and a park warden, would have gone up to that valley that day.
But the 4 seconds that wiped out 7 young lives will leave lasting scars, not just on the school and the families, but also far away in the mountains of BC.
In memories of those who lost their lives, listen to their names. Scott Broshko, Marissa Stadden, Ben Albert, Daniel Arato, Alex Patillo, Michael Shaw, Jeff Trickett.
The town of Revelstoke recently held a memorial service for the 7 students who died. Many who attended were part of the huge rescue effort. Others simply came to remember the young people who'd lost their lives in the mountains they loved. For The National, I'm Margot McDermott in Revelstoke, BC.